This is the Dogwell Chronicles, Feast of St. Michael the Archangel, the apparition of St. Michael the Archangel. Did that come down today? There were two little fox. I could see them from that window up there. Two little fox down here running around through here and back and forth chasing each other. I thought the bigger one was there too, but I did see two running around, and I'm wondering, the other day, Tobi spooked a fox and it shrieked like somebody stepped on its tail. And it ran, and Tobi took off after it, which was not very smart. And I'm just wondering, I've got Gus on a leash. If the two fox came out and then confronted us, and then they're screaming, and then the mother comes out or the father comes out, I don't want to let Gus loose on him, because that would be not nice, not good. But I also don't want Tobi to get dragged away. I'm wondering how I could sheathe Gus, what I could hook him up to keep him contained while that would be really hard. While I'm trying to deal with the fox and it defending its young, while Tobi is running around screaming and running right into its mouth like a little Einstein. So I won't be surprised to see fox. Should never be surprised these days. So let's ask the saints to pray for us. Let's ask the saints to pray for this country. Today is the Feast of the Apparition of St. Michael, which I believe ended up being a church built in the 500s or the 700s, and it has some history in around 1000 and 1050 or something like that, some history there. Something else that happened at that same church. And let's ask the four nuns, four different saints from eras ranging from the 1600s to the 1800s, to pray for us and to pray for counsel to women, to understand that when a woman's pregnant when a woman's pregnant, she's having a baby, and it's generally frowned upon to kill babies. Probably shouldn't do that. So let's ask for conversion of this country back to its Christian roots, and the rootiest, backiest, furthest back that you can factually, historically go back to is the Catholic Church. And let's ask the saints to pray for us. And then we would renew the face of the earth, because for some reason, the rest of the world kind of looks towards the United States. If we would turn back to God, I can tell you that there would be a certain percentage of the world that would look at that example and say, okay, so they went astray, they didn't get it, and then something happened with those Americans, and something they found they came to the conclusion logically that this Christian thing is something to be followed. So maybe we should look at that, and they would follow us. Maybe not everybody, but I would bet you a good 20-30% of the countries would definitely turn back towards Christ. And certainly a much higher percentage of countries would take a second look at Christianity and say, okay, what is it? If everyone would just look at the church, I've said it before, or I heard it before and said it before, the church is nothing if not logic, if not reasonable and rational. If you look at it with an open mind on all the things you think are wrong with the church, you think the church is incorrect on, i.e. wrong, you'll find you would, if you really looked into it instead of what you think it is, actually researched it honestly, you'll find that the church is logical. It makes sense. The whole concept of God, the whole concept of Jesus, the whole story makes sense when one takes the time to look at it. So again, let's ask the saints to pray for us.